that performance itself kind of really asserted you as what people kind of labelled as a cock rocker, which is a term that kind of relates to hyper macho masculine performances. How did you go about crossing that divide, or what did you crossing that divide mean for a lot of people, do you think? Like you say, kicking down the door. What do you think that really meant to the people?
It's so hard for me to analyze. Like I said, I didn't have anybody to model my stance after. I just did what felt right for me. I like to wear the bass low, that's how it feels right. I like to almost ride it, and I never really thought about how I was posing or doing or this. I never really ever thought about it, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And I never really analyzed it. I guess it is female cock rock. I don't know. It's just cock. I don't know. Whatever I did. Nobody taught me. Nobody instructed me. Nobody said, scream like that, stand like that, play like that. Nobody did any of that to me. I had to make my own blueprint.
Yeah.
But it's hard to analyze.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Did you feel empowered in that moment in time? Because you said that you never intended for the leather look to be like a sex icon thing.
I didn't think so. I thought it was logical.
Yeah, but I remember you saying you thought it was like a practical thing, so you wouldn't have to iron it.
I just thought I could jump around, and everything would stay put, And then I see the pictures and I go, how dumb were you? I had no idea. I didn't go in it as a sex symbol.
Yeah.
And again, I talked to lots of bands about this, lots of famous people. And I asked them that question many times, did you think I was trying to be sexy? And they said no. But I was, yes, but not trying, no. So that's the whole secret, I guess.
Do you think that was part of your kind of empowerment and as this first female of rock music, because you didn't feel the need to conform to be a sex icon, it just happened?
It did just happen.
And you were still in a strong position as a rock musician. Do you think that?
Maybe so. I mean, I didn't want to, I just always wanted to be me. Like I said, I just never wanted to change for anybody. And I've always been comfortable being one of the guys to a point. I have a line.
Yeah.
I have a line, and if you step over it once, you won't do it again.
I know where they stand off there. Yeah, a little bit. Give me that stare.
Yeah, I did. You had the look then. That was a famous look. My ex used to say, give him that look. And I said, what look? I didn't even know I did
it. Can you, you say you didn't do gender at all, which is a great way to look at it, but can you remember any specific moments where you experienced sexism from, I don't know, somebody else in rock and roll, or from a manager or promoter, or even someone heckling you at a gig, like particularly in the early days? Can you remember any specific moments that really stuck with you?
I used to get the out heckler. We played a lot of clubs, so they drunk.
Yeah. What would they say?
One guy, I just remember one in particular because I never forget. I play my precision, that's a heavy bass, And he was dancing, and he came up to the front of the stage and made one of these rude tongue gestures. So I just danced a little bit closer to the edge of the stage and hit him over the head with the neck of the bass. Down he went. There were no more actions. There was no more problem. I don't know what possessed me, because I made it look like an accident. I was playing when I went, oh, sorry.
I have actually got that written down here that somewhere. You said you've got a quick mouth.
I do.
And I set my boundaries, which again you've said. Nothing ever happened that I couldn't handle. Once a guy came on stage making rude gestures and I hit him over the head with the bass.
That's the same story, yeah.
Wow. And take it, he didn't go back up again in a hurry.
He didn't get back up. He didn't come anywhere near me.
So you didn't ever see him again?
Never saw him again, no. I should think he has a grudging respect for bass players. Yeah. And a headache.
Yeah, I bet. Like you say, you're renowned for being quite a tough and feisty character, and there is a line, and people know not to cross it. Was this a trait you already had going into rock and roll, or was it something that you developed as you navigated your way through? Did you kind of develop a thicker skin through incidents like that?
I'm very much my mother's daughter, morally. She was a Catholic lady and very strict, and she gave me the tracks to run on for the rest of my life. So there's that part of me, and then there's the performer part, which I get from my dad. I would never let anybody cross those lines. I guess I found it pretty quick that rock and roll, had a lot of big mouths in it, had a lot of danger elements, a lot of seedy agents and seedy clubs. And so I saw that pretty quickly. And so I developed a smart mouth, which keeps the assholes away.
Yeah.
It does. And if I have to use something else, I use something else. But usually on stage, especially, I'm, you know, you say one thing, you don't say another thing, because I'm quick-witted.
Yeah.
So you have to develop that. I'm not saying I can beat guys up. I mean, you're kidding. I'm only a little girl, but my mouth has become my weapon through the years because of necessity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
And
of
there's
the people
always
around
some
you in the industry.
asshole thinking that he can touch you. There's always one. Just to say to us, you know, touch you. Oh, excuse me, you know, just so they can say to their friends, oh, I touched Suzi Quatro's ass, you know.
What would you do in a situation like that?
One guy got hit, slapped. Another guy, I said it out loud. Did you see that? Of course, the whole band did, and he didn't get up again. But it has happened to me more than once, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, 1 second.
Sorry?
Who the hell is that? And why aren't they coming in?